Scripture and Soup with the odd couple, Kevin and Sam. The only thing is Sam is not here because he's been on a little mini vacation, but he's coming back, which means tomorrow at Bible study, he will be here. Although he's not gotten his hands on the soup this week, he's going to get his belly involved in the soup. You can join us. We do Bible study here every Wednesday, 11 a.m. And throughout Lent, we're looking at the readings of the gospel for the week that lies ahead. So I thought I'd share that reading with you right now. We put on today some pea and lentil soup, and it's simmering right now in our kitchen. I'll give you a peek in a moment. But as that simmers, let's just think about the scripture reading that is coming up this Sunday, which we're going to study at Bible study tomorrow. This is from Luke 13. At that very hour, some Pharisees came and said to him, "Get away from here, for Herod wants to kill you." He said to them, "Go and tell that fox for me, listen, I am casting out demons and performing cures today and tomorrow, and on the third day I finish my work. Yet today, tomorrow, and the next day I must be on my way, because it is impossible for a prophet to be killed outside of Jerusalem. Jerusalem, Jerusalem, the city that kills the prophets and stones those who are sent to it. How often have I desired to gather your children together as a hen gathers her brood under her wings, and you were not willing. See, your house is left to you. And I tell you, you will not see me until the time comes when you say, 'Blessed is the one who comes in the name of the Lord.'" So that's the reading for tomorrow. In the meantime, you can come for either to study at 11, you can come for church at 12:15, or you can come for soup, which will be at about 10 to 1. All of those things are going to be a great time, and we'd be happy to have you join us for any of it. So the other thing that comes to mind is the preaching series, which we have throughout Lent. We've just had our first couple of weeks, and this week is week 3. And how to grieve your losses is the focus, or the spiritual hack for anxious times this week. Our preacher is Archbishop Linda Nichols. And one of the things I've been rereading throughout Lent is this book here of Henry Nouwen's, Walk with Jesus. I was taken by these words in here from the book. If we want to mourn for Jesus, we have to mourn for the suffering humanity that Jesus came to heal. If we are truly sad because of the suffering and pain which Jesus suffered, we will include in our sadness all of the men and women and children who suffer right now in our present world. If we cry over the death of the innocent Holy One in Nazareth, our tears must also be able to reach the millions of innocents who have suffered over the long history of the human race. Weeping and mourning are considered by many as a sign of weakness. They say that crying will not help anybody, only action is needed. And still, Jesus weeps over Jerusalem. He wept also when he heard that his friend Lazarus had died. Our tears reveal to us the painful human condition of brokenness. They connect us, deeply with the inevitability of human suffering, and they offer a gentle context for compassionate action. If we can't confess our own limitations, sin, our own mortality, then our well-intended actions for the making of a better world easily backfire on us and become expressions of an undirected anger and frustration. Our tears can lead us to the heart of Jesus, who wept for our world. Let us consider, as we weep for what Jesus goes through in the Passion, who we weep for in today's world. How do we weep for the losses in our own lives? And who do we want to hold up for healing in these incredibly tumultuous and anxious times? Let's check out the soup. Here we go. We got some pea soup boiling here. Gonna be good. We're missing Sam. Well, he'll return. He'll be here for Bible study tomorrow. Thank you, Don, for getting us set up with 2 pots of pea soup. Okay, so, we have to try the soup, right? You can't just so here we go. Beautiful pea and lentil soup. Throughout Lent, what we've been doing is we cut back. We're not doing any meats, right, in our soups. So these are a Canadian product from a Canadian company called the Bulk Barn, where you're able to cook up the soup by adding water and the broth and so on. And it's absolutely amazing. It's simple soup for Lent. Come on out and enjoy it. You're going to like this soup tomorrow. Very, very good. Have a look at that.